We are now moving on to additional trash pulls. Let's get a rejuve on the tank. Swiftmen, take advantage of clear casting, regrowth the tank. Go back to spamming. It looks like we lost our life bloom. Let's get a couple more of those. Put a dot on the mage, go back to the tank. Get rejuve up. Nourish. Wild growth. Swiftmen, drop a Swiftman. Let's get inside the healing area. Start spamming Nourish. Keep spamming Nourish like this. And he's moving on to the next pack. This is a great place to use Thorns on the tank. Right there. Okay. We want to get Life Bloom up on him. Let's get a Rejuve up. Swiftmend. Take advantage of clear casting. Okay, we're doing okay. Let's take advantage of another. It looks like I just got crowd controlled again by Chain Mine. Okay. Take advantage of clear casting, regrowth. Go back to spamming Nourish on the tank, Rejuve on the tank, drop Swiftmen. Okay, let's spam another regrowth on the mage here. Okay, this would be a great opportunity to use wild growth. I need to hop myself, also regrowth on myself. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and use Innervate because this is a tank that's very fast moving. He's probably not going to give me any opportunities to get mana, so I need to play a little bit smarter and prioritize Nourish. It's called Nourish actually. Prioritize Nourish over other spells. Okay, I'm out of range. Okay, I have a fair amount enough of mana. Let's get some Life Bloom stacks back up on the tank. Rejuve. Nature's Swiftness, Healing Touch. Okay. I'm actually going to take advantage of my AoE heal right now, Tranquility, which it looks like, did I save him? Okay, it looks like I did. Wild Growth, take advantage of our clear casting, regrowth, start getting Life Blooms back up on the tank like this. That was actually a pretty good example of where using Tranquility is a good idea, because you could see that a lot of the party members were losing health pretty rapidly. Okay, we're going to put Thorns on the tank in just a moment right now. Okay, let's get a Rejuve on the tank, get in close. Swiftmend, start spamming our direct healing spells. And we want to stay away from the Drake. We want to get behind him like this because he does a frontal AoE breath attack. Let's get our life blooms back up on the tank as well. Rejuve, drop Swiftmend. Go back to spamming Nourish on the tank like this. Okay, yeah, looks like he needs to control that. Yeah. Okay, let's get another life bloom, Rejuve on the tank. Start spreading Nourish around. Okay, looks like he was out of range, so I couldn't refresh the Life Bloom. Let's get Thorns up on the tank. Get our Life Blooms up. Rejuve. Drop Swiftmend. Start spamming. Actually, let me get out of that AoE. Start spamming Nourish, followed by Wild Growth. Back to Nourish. Okay. I'm making a request that he not pull before I get mana. Alright, we are now on the second boss in regular mode, Grim Batol. This is Draga Shadowburner. And it's going to be the same healing strategy. Always try to keep Life Bloom up on the tank, as well as Rejuve. Also keep Swiftman on cooldown if possible. Okay, we almost lost our Life Bloom. Fortunately, we did refresh it. Let's get another Rejuve on the tank. It just fell off. I'm actually going to hop myself. Looks like I'm actually being targeted by an ad. You definitely don't want to get hit by that ad. It does some pretty big damage. Okay, take advantage of clear casting, regrowth. And as soon as he's in position, I'm going to drop Swiftman. There we go. And start spamming. Actually, let's get out of the way. I think he's going to do a frontal. Okay, there he is. He's doing his frontal breath attack. I'm going to hot myself, actually regrowth myself, go back to the tank. Did manage to get the life bloom in time. Thorns on the tank. Wild growth. Start spreading nourish around. Let's get another life bloom on the tank. Nourish on the Death Knight. Go back to the tank. Rejuve the tank. Wild growth again. Okay, it looks like, alright, we did manage to dodge that. Let's get a rejuve on the rogue, go back to the tank. We lost our life bloom, so we're going to go ahead and get it back up. Okay, rejuve, we dropped our swift mend. And there we go. Alright, we are now moving on to additional crash pulls in regular mode Grim Batol. Let's get our life blooms up, rejuve, swift mend. If possible, when you do drop a swift mend, it's always nice to get inside of it yourself so that you benefit from the healing it provides. Another life bloom on the tank, go back to spamming nourish. I'm actually going to spam a nourish on myself, go back to the tank, spam nourish on him. Again, this Drake will do a frontal breath attack, so it's a good idea to stay behind him. Okay. Okay, yeah, this macro that I'm using that automatically casts life bloom on the tank is very useful because you don't have to target him. Okay, let's rejuve the tank, drop our swift mend, go back to spamming nourish. Let's see if we can dispel that. I'm not sure if we can. Okay, there's a AoE. Let's wild growth and get a rejuve on the tank, drop swift mend, get in range, wild growth again because everyone's taking damage. Clear casting regrowth. And we do have a pretty competent party. It's always nice to have those in pugs. Okay, let's spread some rejuves around before the next pull. Rejuve myself. Okay, it looks like we need to get a couple more life blooms. Actually, life bloom, rejuve, let's drop a swift mend, another life bloom, get out of the AoE, start spamming nourish again. Looks like the rogue is taking some damage. Nourish on the rogue, life bloom the tank, another nourish on the rogue. Let's get a rejuve on the rogue, rejuve on the pally, and a clear casting regrowth. Okay, we're moving on to the last two trash pulls before the final boss. Let's get our life bloom stacks back up on the tank. Rejuve, drop swift mend. Get inside the swift mend if possible. Go back to spamming nourish so that we maintain our harmony buff. Same story. His rejuve fell off. Let's actually use a rejuve on the rogue. Go back to the tank. Get a rejuve on the tank. As soon as he's in range, we'll drop swift mend. Okay, let's get another life bloom in and go back to spamming nourish. Same story. There's a clear casting regrowth. Wild growth just to heal myself, just for fun. Okay, let's rejuve, drop swift mend. Okay, we are now on the final boss in regular mode Grim Batol. This is Urudax, I think that's how it's pronounced. Let's get a rejuve, life blooms on the tank, drop swift mend. Let's get a hot, go back to the tank, start spamming nourish. We want to dodge that AoE also, if possible. Let's get a rejuve on the Death Knight, go back to spamming, looks like he's out of range. Rejuve on the tank, drop another swift mend, and then we're going to, actually no, we got to get inside the, there it is over there. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, we need to get our life bloom stacks back up on the tank, get a rejuve back on the tank, wait till he's in position, swift mend, rejuve the Death Knight, go back to the tank, and again, go back to spamming our direct cast for our harmony buff. Let's get another rejuve on the tank, drop swift mend right now. Looks like he got knocked out of it, unfortunately. Okay, a couple of nourishes, followed by another rejuve on the tank. Go back to spamming nourish. Looks like the boss just did his AoE ranged attack on a party member. Clear casting Nourish. Okay, go back to spamming Nourish on the tank. Fortunately, the Shadow Gale was right next to us this time. Okay, let's get another Rejuve on the tank. Drop Swiftmend. Take advantage of clear casting. And there we go. Pretty straightforward run. And that wraps it up for our Grim Batol run, demonstrating how to play a Resto Druid. Thanks for watching.